So, what is the law of one? According to Ra, it's the unity of all life. All is one, one is all. The law of one is the message that Ra, allegedly, came to Egypt 11,000 years ago to teach, as well as the message that it/they taught to the group of Don, Jim, and Carla. A more full definition of the law of one, according to Ra itself, is this. In truth, there is no right or wrong. There is no polarity, for all will be, as you would say, reconciled at some point in your dance through the mind-body-spirit complex, which you amuse yourself by distorting in various ways at this time. This distortion is not in any case necessary. It is chosen by each of you as an alternative to understanding the complete unity of thought which binds all things. You are not speaking of similar or somewhat like entities or things. You are everything, every being, every emotion, every event, every situation. You are unity. You are infinity. You are love, light, light, love. You are. This is the law of one. The law of one, book 1, page 67. So this is a very mind-blowing concept, and it honestly makes a lot of sense to me at this point in my spiritual journey, but I know probably even a year ago this would have made absolutely no sense to me. I would have just brushed it off and not really understood the gravity of these words or the gravity of what the law of one truly is. And separation, I realize at this point, is just an illusion. In reality, we're all connected. We're all the same one, love, creator, whatever you want to call it, whatever word you want to put on it. Words are very limiting in describing the truth and what actually is. And perceived separation is only in your mind. It's only in your misperception of reality. It's only an illusion, a story that your mind tells you over and over again, and you believe it because you've heard this story so many times that you might as well believe it. But could it really be that simple? Could it really be that simple that we're all just the same one being in disguise? Our ego doesn't want to admit that it could be this simple. Our ego wants to make everything very difficult and believe that we're separate from everybody else and that we should be competing instead of cooperating with everybody in love and harmony and peace. And on the other hand, our spirit knows this as truth. Our spirit can feel the truth in Ra's words, at least mine can, and no matter how limiting words can be in just describing concepts like this, Ra does a very good job of really breaking through all the BS and kind of getting to the point. And this is the best definition that you'll probably be able to find for the law of one in words, because we can truly know and experience the law of one through silence, through nonverbal communication, through meditation, but words are going to be very limiting in actually describing what it is. So this isn't something I really want you to believe. This is something that you can truly find and experience for yourself, and I would try to do that through meditation, through just being in the moment, through trying to see everybody else as you, trying to see everybody as a reflection of unconditional and infinite love. I could truly talk about the law of one all day. That's why I make these videos. I might try to start like a law of one book club. I would love that. And there's really just so much to unravel and interpret in this quote. So I'll do my best to kind of share my opinion about what this all means. But again, words may not always just do it justice. Sometimes you just got to actually find this stuff out for yourself and experience it through silence. And from our limited perspectives, this quote obviously seems absurd from the ego's perspective. In truth, there is no right or wrong. No right or wrong? How could there be no right or wrong? There's no way that could be right or wrong. No, but right or wrong are really just labels that we put on actions. What's right to one person may be wrong to another person. Well, I believe that it's best to live and make decisions out of love. I know that I really have to let others make decisions that they believe are right. And I know that I didn't used to act that way, and I could label my actions in the past that I did out of fear to be wrong, but they were also just experiences that I used to learn from. I wouldn't even call them mistakes, because if you learn from something, can it truly be a mistake? That's something different. But another thing that Ra talked about is that there's no polarity. And I kind of interpret this as meaning there's no duality. The positive and negatives in life are really, they all originate from the same source, from the same unity. And you can interpret this as being the positive, negative poles of a magnet, positive, negative emotions, or the positive and negative genders, the male and female. And it's basically saying that there is unity. All of this duality is just an illusion that comes up from this unity. Yeah, and it's interesting to think that this distortion we find ourselves in, this mind, body, spirit complex we're all in, as Ra puts it, just your body, mind, spirit, soul, whatever you want to call it, it's not necessary at all. It's just a way we amuse ourselves. It's a way we have fun. I mean, it's pretty fun being here on Earth, and a way we can really learn more about ourselves in the unity of all life and learn about the law of one by seeing what it isn't. The specific words and phrases Ra chooses to use are usually spot on. They usually use the exact words that you need to hear, and they hit hard. They definitely hit hard. I could read those last couple of sentences over and over and over again, and I don't think they would lose any power or potency. I think I would still feel them right deep in my heart. It's truly amazing. I'll say it again, that you are everything, every being, every emotion, every event, every situation. You are unity. You are infinity. You are light, love, and love, light. You are. This is so hard for anybody to believe or conceptualize, but deep down, deep in your spirit, you know this is truth. We know this as truth. You are everything. We are everything. The only thing stopping us from perceiving this is just a false belief that we continually tell ourselves in our mind that we are separate from each other. It's being identified with the ego. It's being identified with the thoughts. And your spirit, the true self, is completely beyond thoughts. It's the creator of all thoughts. And separation is just an illusion. You are everyone and everything, every emotion, event, and situation. Unity and infinity. It's so hard to conceptualize infinity, I wouldn't even try to do it, because in a finite mind, you're never going to be able to conceptualize infinity. And you're also love, light, and light, love. You are love, you are light. You're literally a being made of love and light. You might think, oh, I'm made of matter, I'm made of this flesh. Think beyond that. You can't see this stuff. Just because you can't see it, does it not mean that it's not your true essence? When are we going to realize and start living like our true selves? When are we going to realize that we're all one and start living in accordance with the law of one? And you can choose to believe in whatever you want. I don't want to force you to believe in anything. You can believe in separation if that makes you feel better, but understand that you believing in something doesn't make it always true. Truth is truth no matter what you think or what you believe about it, and that's what makes it true forever. And according to Ra, the law of one is truth. We are one, you are one, you are everything and everyone, every one love. We're all one love. And again, I encourage you to check out this material for yourself. You can read it online for free. I'll put the link in the description down below. And that's it for the video today. Remember, be kind to yourself. You know who you are. My name is Ari. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't so far. Peace and love to everybody who's watching this video. Thank you and have a great day.